Give me a patch. I'm ready for a patch. I'm so nervous for them because their original launch went so bad. You smoked 6 Cajun turkey breasts today. Is yummy? That sounds yummy. I'd eat it. I'd eat it for sure. All right, we are connected to TikTok. We are connected to the YouTubes. Heck yeah. What's up, Atlas? How you doing? All right, we're going to try and restart the game and hope that there's a patch now. Probably not yet, though. Are they waiting until the hour to release the patch on Steam? We'll find out. You made turkey salad with the trimmings. Never had turkey salad, but Cajun turkey salad slaps. I'd put it in my mouth for sure. For sure. I'm nervous, guys. I'm nervous. But I will continue relaunching the game until this shit works. Servers are currently unavailable in preparation for Season 2. Oh? There was no patch, though. I'm suspicious. I'm suspicious. Okay. So, wait, what the season is? Tombs of the Erased. So I guess it would probably say that somewhere on there if we have the right one. Harbingers of Ruin. Okay, these are all my old characters. Cycle. New online character. 1.1.7. Is that right? I don't know. Hardcore? Cycle. 1.1. I don't know if that's right.
In the beginning.
I thought... Oh, okay. Client version's out of date. Okay. That's what I was waiting for. So did I just make my character for the new cycle on the old version of the game? And now I update, the character will still be there? Or... How does this work? I'm just going to Alt F4 the game. There we go. Update. 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 Update? Update. Update? Come on! No, you. Oh, Misha's invisible now. She's an empty chair. He very naked. All right. Whatever happened to Steve? It broke one day. It just like everything was not working properly, and I turned it off, and I never turned it back on. I never tried to fix it. I honestly, I didn't like the way that it looked on my TikTok clips, so I got rid of it. If I had a way to make it to where when I made a clip, it didn't have those, then I'd bring it back, but I don't know. They were, I don't know. Didn't seem worth it. No more Dragon Ball. Not today. Last Epoch is releasing their season 2. It was supposed to go live right now. So we're doing that today, but I'll definitely be back to it for sure because I was having a lot of fun with it. Yeah, right meow. Where's this patch? The patch is up my butt? I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. Maybe though. She might be onto something. What are you trying to look at there, Jerry? Um Patch, please? Hello?
Do what you want, because a pirate is free. You are a pirate.
What up, Scallywag? How you doing? Shoo. Oh, hello there. Huh? All right. Last Epoch. They tweeted, log in. Last Epoch 2. Last Epoch season 2 is now live. But where's the patch? Hmm. 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 I'll keep trying. You found the patch.
Riz,
It's in
I
the
found
sun.
the patch. It's in the sun.
Ah. You just noticed the giant duck? He's been here for like weeks. That's my buddy. Had to verify to get patch. Usually if you launch the game and then close it, it'll download the patch. But looking like a vampire from Twilight? Hell yeah. But I guess I can try it. Where's that at? This? We'll try it. Does it just stay in the middle of my living room when I'm not streaming? I usually flip it upside down and like wedge it in the corner with his head on the floor, kind of like over my couch. But sometimes I just leave him there. Depends on my mood. You don't usually look at the top of the stream. You just watch the gameplay. Wow. Wow. This is the show right here. What do you do with all the other duckin' things? They are in boxes in my bedroom. Hey, it's updating. Pew, 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 pew. Go faster. Is this game easier to get into than PoE? I think so, yeah. It's kind of a middle ground between Diablo and PoE. Bow, 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 bow. Yours going super slow? Yeah, it's not going super fast. 7.3 gig patch. Let's go. 800 megabits. Yeah, something like that. Super slow. And let's go. Come on. You can do it. You can do it, little guy. Stuck at 99%. You really get 80? Oof. You think you need to reinstall Steam, Fiber, and your throttle at 50 meg? Ooh. I think there's a setting somewhere in Steam for downloads. Yeah, there's a limit download speed here. Maybe you accidentally turn that on and throttle downloads while streaming. Oh, never mind. But yeah, you might have this on. New game. We're playing Last Epoch today. There's season 2 just started, so we're just getting the patch installed and we're getting ready to go. There it is. Never played it, so it's kind of like Diablo. It's pretty cool. And there are Twitch drops available if anybody's interested. Ooh, there we go. It's all green now with a spitter web. You're on the fence about this game? It's really good. Okay, so I don't even Bubbles? When did I make a character called Bubbles? Sounds like something I would do. Anyways, seasonal. It's interesting. They used to call them cycles, and then at some point they changed it to seasons. Hardcore, because why not? You watched Diz and Rax's video about it? The crafting seems awesome? Yeah. There we go.
In the beginning.
I don't care. Online plan available! Oh no, Last Epoch. Oh no, not again. Recently got a PC and you're interested. You love D4, couldn't get into PoE2. I would try this one. If you have $35 to blow, it does cost $35. I wonder if making that other character bugged it out somehow. Let's delete both of these. Do you know if your offline character can be played online? I think if you make an offline character, it stays offline forever. I think. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure. All right, let's make a new one with a different name. Can I just do this? Shit. There we go. That's beautiful. Hardcore. Create. Please work. Please work. Please work. Please work. Please work. Oh boy. Oh boy. Same as D2 probably? Yeah.
In the beginning.
Oh no. Oh no. It's launch day all over again. What's with the surge in viewers? Did game get a huge update? Yes. Today is the season 2 patch. The Tombs of the Erased. It took them a year to make this update. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's being weird, though. Tried to reach the patch notes, but they were like 30 pages long. Yep. You remember the Vessel of Waitred? Yep. What would this be? Tombs of the Erased. I got nothing. How's the game evolved? Can you compare it to Diablo 4? So the main evolution comes in the end game with this league, or this season, or whatever you want to call it. They added a bunch of new stuff up to both the monolith system, which is their version of like just like their end game, kind of like the Path of Exile Atlas, but they have their own kind of thing. And then they added a lot of stuff to crafting, and then they completely reworked the Sentinel class, which is what I plan on playing. I don't know what's happening. Oh, it's hiding down here. Okay, I don't know why we have 2 of them still. I'm not going to worry about that. Oh, good. We're in. What? Okay.
This land is peaceful. I must warn them before Rizarjay scorches this place to ash.
Bop, bop. I know how health potions work, thank you.
As he wishes to destroy us and steal Atera's legacy. We can't let that happen.
This guy's tanky. The hell? Are they even worth killing? I don't know. Already give up on RuneScape? No. This game had a new season start today. I'll definitely be back to it. Shut up. Meow. What? Why every time I click off of it does it minimize the game? Is that a setting? I don't know. So I can't taunt Misha without it minimizing the game? I gotta remember that I'm in hardcore. Erase them all? Those tombs had to go? Seriously.
Come. Let me watch you fight.
Alright. I have too many tabs open. Way too many tabs open. Why does it minimize every time I click out of the game? That's gonna drive me nuts. Better. Okay. That did it. Is it ever coming to console? I think so, but I'm not 100% sure. You got a solution for me? Does it have something to do with grabbing my nuts? Or your nuts? Or somebody's nuts? What? Think about Epoch between the 3 pillars of ARPGs. What does this one do better than others? Crafting and quality of life. Those are the main things. It kind of falls right between Diablo and Path of Exile.
Smoke.
Don't click out of the game. I have to. Have to. The one other nice thing about this game is if you buy it one time for $35, you will get every update ever for free. And there are, like, no microtransactions other than cosmetics. So, like, unlike PoE, you don't have to buy stash tabs. You can buy them with gold. You'll never have to buy anything else ever again, which is nice.
And for what?
Do legendaries feel powerful unlike PoE? I think so. I don't. It's been a while since I've played this, honestly. So it's going to be a lot of relearning it. Yeah, it's like D4 and PoE 2. Yep. So, like, the first time that I tried to get into it, like, when I actually got into endgame and stuff, I had fun for a little while. But the endgame did start feeling very repetitive, like most ARPGs do. But apparently, they put a lot of work into adding a lot more to it, so hopefully, it feels way better now. Alright, so now I can specialize in something. We're going to go hammer throw. And... we're going to go here first. I think the minimize things because yeah, I switched it. Hope Season 8's good. I hope so, too. They're going to be announcing the campfire date later today. So, in a little while, we should know when the campfire is going to happen. So that's cool. I'm looking forward to that. I will say the PTR was very underwhelming, but like I've said many times, the last couple times they've done PTRs, I felt the same way. And by the time it actually came out, it ended up being one of my favorite seasons. So...
We're almost there.
Alright, what do we got? Sure. Actually, let's keep the shield for hardcore. Oh, right, they rearranged these buttons a little bit. I think sort used to be up here. It's down here now. And then the consumables and stuff will automatically get sucked into your bank now. I just need to avoid my first build choice so I don't end up broken and get burnt out super fast. Yeah, just pick a really shitty one first that you know you're going to hate. That way it only gets better.
Sounds like they're even. It's not. Speaking of, I must head there now.
Just pick a Sork and have a terrible time? Dude. Banned. Banned. I think you spelled Necro wrong. What's this guy? Ah. Oh no. They put a big-ass icon on the minimap that's brand new, and you open it, and it's the cosmetic dealer. Sork's still in a bad place. I don't think... Timmy hates Sork like I hate Necro. Have they added controller support? Yeah, I think this update, they made big improvements to both controller and they added WASD movement for keyboard.
Grail was just telling me
I still play mouse and keyboard, but I've heard that they improved it significantly. You're so cold? Man, I wish I was cold. It's too hot here. Need them to make PoE 2 sort great again? Is it not good? I know that there were a lot of sorks at the top of the leaderboard. Barb's the only class you truly hate, which is funny because Barb's probably my second favorite. Where's borderless window mode? In graphics settings, duh. Do I live in the States? Yeah, I'm in California. She found it. I'm proud of her. It's on PC only currently, yeah. I don't know if they have console plans. I would assume so. I think they've said in the past that they plan to bring it to console when it makes sense for them. Health? I'll take health. Barb and Druid? Yeah. I really like Barb. I like Druid too. Yeah, yep. Before they do, but AR articles just tell you what you want to hear. Oh, I see. So, I remember when it first came out, they basically said that they want to do console, but right now they're focusing on just making the game as good as possible. And that's been their priority. It took them a year to make Season 2. I don't know what happened. Like, I think they probably changed a lot under the hood. You love any game Diablo PoE in that style? Yeah, Last Epoch's a good one. It had a rough launch, but they've made a ton of improvements. Echo. You're an Echo. We're gonna watch me play instead? Oh, okay, bet. You're gonna watch me die on hardcore. It's gonna be great. What are the buttons? Heck, that one. Isn't there? Oh yeah, that one. We want this one. That's your favorite song ever? Ever? Misa showing my stream? Oh, panic. Panic. Okay, we're gonna go this way. You here. Nailed it. Crushed it. Killing it. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Alright, so we're gonna put Rive here. Yeah. Yeah. Take that off here. Yeah. Alright. We got this, chat. Yeah. Killing it. I feel like I'm being judged right now. I don't know why. You just bought Last Epoch yesterday. You're super excited for leveling. Do you just play the campaign each season? Currently, yes. I know that when you have, like, once you already leveled up one character in a league or a season or whatever. Yeah, they're calling it season now, right? It was going to be cycles, now it's seasons. They did make it to where on future characters, there are faster ways to get through it. Like, if you have, like, a key to one of the dungeons, you can, like, bypass parts of the campaign. I haven't done it, so I don't know exactly how that works, but I know it's a thing. I was reading their forums. They want to do console, but they aren't there yet, so they say the patch goes a long way working to the controller update. Yeah, yeah. Meow. Show my skill tree. That's TOS. What button is that? What is? Oh, that's the cosmetic skills. What button is that? This one? This one? There you go. It's beautiful. What build am I thinking about doing? I'm thinking a racing strike, probably. Either a racing strike or warpath, one of the two. guy's kind of tanky. Can I have a potion or something, dude? Kind of need one. There we go. Riz is gonna die. It's gonna be funny. These firebirds are not my friend. Will you die already? Jeez. Holy moly. Season 2 just came out, yep. Think you're gonna do a melee guy? You don't know mastery, though? I know there's like a little dungeon-y thing over here. Look at all these dudes. I need health. Drops a unique item. Hell yeah. Two-handed axe. Alright, I'm using that. I like that shrine. That's a good shrine. That's more gooder damage. Am I doing SSF or merchants? Probably SSF. But I haven't really thought that far ahead yet. Misha's gameplay is so much better? Probably. She's still watching the login screen? Hell yeah. You know, like, technically, I'm not 100% sure that I'm even online. I'm assuming I am. But I don't really know. I didn't click offline, but Oh yeah, that's chunking them. Oh yeah, bud. Oh yeah. Rebuke. I access the guy that does microtransactions. I assume you're online. Good call. Probably. I'm curious how many other people are having issues.
Yeah.
What is that? I want to touch your fiery pineapple. So I know they said that they improved the graphic system a bit. I'm not really feeling that yet, so I'm curious if it only shows up in like certain areas. Oh, hello! What up, Psychosa? How you doing? What up, Jack Attack? How you doing?
This way. You're here to help. Protect the sun. Tread carefully.
I hope I want to put points in that. I don't remember if those are refundable or not. You're awake before noon. Miracles are real. Ayo. Does not fit in inventory.
Safe.
Um.
Outside.
Why is it so rumbly? I should probably take the blues. And sort.
That should hold the Well, tell you what. Let's get out of here first, and then I'll explain more. These
What button
beast
is
dogs are
that?
hardly worth
There's
it
so
if
many
you don't
buttons in
know
this
why
game.
Orion is after us.
Circle of fortune. That's the word I was looking for. Like this game has an in-game loot filter. Yeah, that's super nice. Where's the? There we go. Character? No. Skills? No. Passives. That's the word. So yeah, we want to be putting points here into armor clad. How many points do we want there? Fill it up. All right. What's over here? Shrine? Yes. Yeah, I didn't set up a loot filter. I will want to do that at some point. Also want to make sure I get all these shards. Shield bash. You got all the stuff that changed on your OBS and before coffee even. Nice. Man, Max Roll's build guides for this game, they're weird. Because, like, they have different sections for all the skills and all the passives, which makes sense. But it's like, they should put them closer together. Because you're having to, like, bounce back and forth all over their site. Like, way up and down the page, back and forth, constantly. There's probably a consolidated area on it that I'm just overlooking. Hella complicated? Yeah. You're like, yeah, no, there's too much trouble? Yeah. They do have, though, an early setup section. Which maybe... that's just still just the skills, though. Specialize Shield Rush with Dark Rush. Put points into Rush Mastery. Maybe. Maybe. We're gonna... Oh. Shield Bash. What is Shield Rush? Oh, wait. Is that... Shield Rush at level 10. Got it. Got it. I know if you click next to the gear, it'll take you to the planner where it has everything. At least on mobile. Interesting. Next to the gear. Oh, you mean at the top? I don't know. I'll figure it out. Okay, there's a chest and a shrine over here.
Sure you have questions, but
I will say, out of all of the ARPGs, I think I like the aesthetic of this game the most.
Good. No.
Get him!
I know there's a chest over here. I know that because when they were having server issues when the game first launched, I farmed this chest. Because I had nothing else I could do. Alright, back to town. Yeah, it's a pretty game. Yes. No. 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 Yes. I can't use a catalyst, right? Right, that's offhand, not a... Okay.
Prayers be with you.
And then we're gonna go... What's the hotkey to sell? There we go. Cool. Pleasure doing business with you. Some areas, the world reminds me of BG3. I could see that for sure.
Everything okay? What? That and what that we there? Are you?
I really do need to play more of that game.
Stay alive.
But I need to figure out how to do it without getting banned. Oh right, just turn off boobs. I guess it was a little more than just boobs, but... Alright, so this is one of those exiled mage things, right? Definitely want to clear this out before I open that, because they're tough, from what I can remember. Alright. Exiled mage, nailed it. Okay. I'm really happy they added a dodge roll, because that didn't used to be in the game. Nice.
The judges will find you.
There's a bunch of crazy Twitch integrations for BG3 too. Nice. I understand. What did I say? Shield rush? I'm hearing noises and getting scared. Shield rush with dark rush. Okay. That's odd. Because they don't show that. Oh, don't place on your action bar as it procs from Rive. I see. Okay. I am not a man on many pockets. I'm sorry, what? What does that mean? I'm not a man of many. I still don't know what that means. It's a line in this game? Oh, really? I pay attention. Wait, why do I have fighting swords with me now? What happened? When your inventory's full? Gotcha. I like the little waypoint activation animation they got going on there. Did they release any new classes? Not yet. They did do a major rework to the Sentinel, though. I don't really know exactly what they changed, because I don't remember, because my brain is small. But I know that was one of the big selling points of Season 2, is that the Sentinel got a big rework. There's somebody over here that I need to go find. Might as well. I'm in no rush to get through the campaign. Let's do all the things.
Stand down or die.
How am I? I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? What game is this? This is Last Epoch. Cool. We did it. Alright, so we get this guy. Am I just putting points into that? We're going 3 points, then we're going over here. Okay. Okay, so we got that. Now we can put the mastery point into it and get, what did it say? Dark Rush. Shield Rush. Dark Rush. Dark Rush. This one? Yep. So go this way. Okay, so I needed 2 points to get there, so that wasn't a waste of point. Cool. I should probably read what these things that I'm picking do, rather than just trusting the guide, but... Maybe when I'm back in town I'll read them. It's dangerous out here. Sometimes. Chesticle. Why did I start calling chest that? I don't know. I don't know. I should probably get the edit health chart over here. Yes, please. Seems on brand for me. I thought so too. So this morning I made an executive decision to request an hour off work so that I could be on for the launch of this rather than being a half hour late. And I get a message from my boss saying, he's like, usually we like to put those requests in like 2 weeks early. I'm like, yeah, I didn't realize that a thing was happening at 9 today. Because, like, who releases a thing at 9? Oh, somebody's the first level to reach 15? I'm not that far behind. I like that it announces when somebody hits 15 or whatever level benchmark for the first time. 12 for you? Nice, nice. Oh, you mean time? Yeah. It's just that I'm so used to Diablo season starting at, like, 10. And I don't even remember when the PoE League started.
Stand down and die.
Sort button. I love that they do the inventory Tetris thing, but then they have a button to automatically sort it so you don't have to. I see you, Dexterity Shard. Why did I think that those things were auto loot if you got close to them? Pee-wee should have that. I don't know why it doesn't. Yeah, I don't know. Like, that's why, like, when people ask me, like, what does Last Epoch do well that the other games don't? And I'm like, they have really cool crafting, and they have really good quality of life. And besides that, it's kind of like a middle ground between the two. Like, it's... I don't know that it's more difficult than Diablo, but it's like... It has more depth than Diablo, but it's not as overwhelming as PoE. Alright, is this where I die? This might be where I die. No! This is where I win!
But it's mine.
Maybe.
Member wing.
Just chunk them.
The epoch is ours! Raya, aid me!
Okay, that was way too easy. Here the crafting's about. The crafting's really good in this game. It's almost too powerful, but that's okay.
Now get me out of here!
All right, get out of there.
Which, speaking of,
Free an old man from cages since 2024. What? Oh, keeper scam. Okay. Here. Go. Holy moly.
A terror's blessing.
Okay.
Prayers be with you.
Wait. Oh, this one. You moved on me. I can't imagine this is gonna be better than what I have. Oh, maybe. No. That physical damage roll is pretty sick. Although, I should possibly be looking into shattering some of this stuff. Meh. Probably not this early. Probably.
Right. He's back. He's been...
go back. No, Lena, I'm sorry to you too. This is what's best for us all. With the epoch's power,
Do the thing.
I'll finally
Do it faster.
be able to...
Did we just time travel? Did they change this? I don't remember this being like
What is
this.
this place? Where did the Osprix go? I'll have to check my surroundings.
Maybe. Apparently you're IP banned. I don't think so. But maybe. They did add, or yeah, they do have controller support. I don't know if it's good or not. Is the crafting different than the normal slot machine crafting and other everyday? Yes. You basically extract the stats from items that you don't want and apply it to the stuff that you do want. It has IP blockers and you can only play it on the IP it was purchased on. I'm not on the IP I purchased it on. So that's not true. Because I lived on the other side of the country when I purchased this game.
And who are you?
Updated targeting, now it's skill specific. Nice. Hey, she finally got in. Hell yeah.
Terra watch over you. Gods.
Does the game pause in menu past the screen? I don't think so. Let's see. Nope.
Yes.
Being able to put a skill point without TPing in hardcore. Yeah, you just gotta clear out a space and, you know, do your thing. Oh. I wasn't supposed to put points in this. Shit! I know I can change that later. Okay. My bad. Rank D4, PoE 2. Epoch 2? Well, it's Last Epoch 1. But, I can't really rank them. I like them all for very different reasons. Really just depends on what I'm in the mood for. For example, I think combat-wise, I think D4 wins easily. For, like, League season mechanics, I think PoE wins. For crafting, for quality of life, I think Last Epoch wins. You lagged out, what I say? I was just saying that, like, it's, I can't really rank them because it really just depends what I'm in the mood for. I like them all for very different reasons. But, like, if I had to choose, like, what I would prefer to play, like, if we're freezing them in like any like particular time, like just like a generic state of the game, like not any particular season or league or whatever, I feel like I would probably pick D4, only for the reason that the combat is the smoothest first. But if it's like gonna be if we're counting the the season release schedule and like how good the actual season mechanics are, then it would shift to PoE. Am I done with PoE this league? Probably, if I'm being honest. I might play it a little bit more, but I don't know. With D4 coming out in, what, a week and a half? That's gonna steal most of my time for a while. And then No Rest for the Wicked's coming out. And then Dune Awakening's coming out. And there's a bunch of stuff. So I don't know what, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. But there's nothing super pulling me back right now. What button is that? Put that in there. May had a ton of... Yeah, there's... April and May were stacked. Okay. So it was skills. I have a point here. What do I want here? Do I need anything here? It just wanted me to get that. No longer requires a shield and hits additional base void damage, but shield rust costs more mana. Why did you want me to just put this in my bar? What does this do for me? I don't know. I don't know. You're excited for Doom Dark Ages? Yeah, that too. That's another one. I'm not understanding why it wanted me to put points in this. They don't make it super clear. How's Last Epoch? Never played it. It's fun. I like it a lot. Specialized Shield Rush with Dark Rush, then put points into Rush Mastery. That's what I have, right? Wait, Rush Mastery. That's not what I have. Oh. Oh, then put points in Rush Mastery. I see. I see. Okay. I can't read, apparently. So yeah, I have a schedule on my Discord of all the games that I'm looking forward to playing. Hold up. I gotta read something real quick. Okay. Alright, so yeah, on my Discord I have a schedule of all the stuff I'm looking forward to, and just this month, I'm still looking forward to Claire Obscure Expedition 33, which comes out in a week. Diablo 4 comes out in 12 days. No Rest for the Wicked comes out a day later. And then next month, Doom the Dark Ages, then Elden Ring Night Reign, and then Dune Awakening. So, it's, yeah, pretty stacked. Pretty stacked. Is it the expansion coming out for D4 or just another season? Season 8. Season of Belial's Return. So they're basically reworking the boss ladder and adding a couple new bosses and changing the way that works. Forgot about Night Reign? Yeah. And Dune Awakening was supposed to come out sooner, but I just found out earlier today that it was pushed back a little bit. Season of Belial's Butthole? Yep. True. That's the real name. The real ones know. Love roguelikes and Elden Ring, so it should be awesome. Yeah. I'm kind of sad. A game came out a couple days ago, like a week ago, that I would have loved to play, but I popped into a stream at like the exact wrong time that spoiled something kind of major for me, and it's a puzzle game. It's Blueprints. It looks right up my alley, and I would have loved to play it. But what I saw basically made it to where like there's no point for me to play it, and so I've just been watching other people play it now. But that game, if you like puzzles and you like roguelites, incredible. Dune Awakening looks interesting. You might get it eventually, but probably not full price. That's fair. Free on PlayStation Plus, you might give it a try. If you like puzzles, it's really good.
Now, the gods have long left this world.
We want to sell.
Give you comfort,
Oh, I should probably pick up
safe.
these.
traveler.
The thing about blueprints, though, if you're gonna try it, just know losing is not a bad thing in that game. A lot of people get discouraged because they'll be having like a really good run and then they'll get fucked over by RNG. That's not a bad thing because every time you go through it, you're learning things. In that game, once you roll the credits, you're just getting started. That's like tutorial. There's so much to that game, it is insane. Whoops, didn't mean it.
Follow your feet.
Alright, idol goes there. Roguelike 101. Your first one was Hades and you got your ass kicked, like 50 runs? Yeah. Yep. It's different because it's a puzzle game. Like, people feel like they want to be solving the puzzles, right? Like, they want to just get to the end. I think people's focus is less on the full experience and more on just trying to get to the goal. And honestly, that's a problem with, like, just gamers in general these days, but with that game especially. Not me firing up Last Epoch to see if you want to play it today or not. Do it. Do it. Do it. I meant it? I meant what? What I mean? I don't remember what I said. I probably meant it. What is this symbol? Can I go there now? I need to go in there, but... Find Panion's study. Oh.
Moo.
Hold up. Pez radar tweet. What's he tweeting? What you got for me, Pez? Holy shit, did I accidentally call it?
Look.
Oh. Diablo Immortal is doing a crossover with Berserk. I thought it was the last Berserker, but no, it's just Berserk. So that's anime, right? So Diablo 4 and Diablo Immortal are getting Berserk crossovers. So for anybody who's interested in that. We knew they were doing IP like crossovers with other brands. Yep. Yep. That's pretty cool. So it's not even necessarily other games. That's neat. Okay, so what is this thing? Oh, right. Grimoire of Necrotic Elixirs. So I don't really care about that. Don't really care about that. This would be good. That would be good? Maybe? I wonder if it's just cosmetics. It will be. Yeah. Do we empower them? Yes, we empower them. So it sounds like that's going to be stuff that's like on the battle pass. Oh god. But because they're redoing the battle pass, it's going to be called the reliquary now, and you get to kind of choose the path that you want to take through it. So if you want stuff that's more focused on like the Diablo season, you can go that route. If you want more of the cross-promotional stuff, you can go that route instead. And you kind of pick and choose. At least that's what they're making it sound like. That's what they're teasing. So I don't have to go in here anymore. Interesting. Maybe that's later. But Berserk's anime, right? I'm not crazy. Fallout 76 did something kind of like that in the past, and it was neat. Yeah, and it looks like they're going to be doing it like every couple seasons. Is this game PC only? Currently, yes. I don't know if when they're going to do console. I know they want to, but they haven't set anything in stone yet. Yeah, okay. Freaking anime. It's a loot lizard. One of your favorite anime manga ever, like ever? Nice. So they picked a good one? So you're getting all that, right? Like #1 priority? We're also getting a pet. Were there any notable pets in Berserk that they might do? I don't know. You just added this to your wish list on Steam. Is it pretty good? I think so. I don't have a ton of hours. I have like maybe 150, 200 hours in the game, but I do really enjoy it. But this was the biggest update yet, so hopefully it's really good. So far it feels samey, but a little different.
Turns out I am not entirely alone. Here, I will guard what little of the epoch I have left.
Why do I have a feeling Justin's gonna lose his shit at that crossover? My notifications are going nuts right now. Yeah, it's a Diablo-style game. Oh, it was just Psychosa retweeting. You'll ask the resident anime watcher? What I'm curious about, though, is that they announced that, but they haven't announced the campfire yet. Because we know that they're announcing it today. Pez tweeted that they're going to be announcing it today. It's got to be soon. You haven't heard of Last Epoch. How do I rate it? Well, only 1 Z, Vonda. Only 1 Z. It's really good. I haven't got as into it as Diablo or PoE. But I think that it has potential to be better than both of them. It's just going to take a little bit more time, probably. But, I mean, this season might do it. We'll find out. It's real good. It's real good. I'm not ready to die, though. And I've almost died a couple times. Although I'm pretty sure this functions like PoE, where if I die, I just go softcore, I think. This low-level combat's exhilarating. Ooh, a one-handed axe. Options. If I want to go shield, be a little tankier. Fully liking a game is rare. I mean... So one-handed axe that does 19 melee damage. The two-hander I have it does 25, so that might be worth it. Health on kill, chance to bleed on melee hit. If I get a good shield, I'll use that. I use that for the resists. All right. So it's interesting that crossover is for Immortal and D4. I'm surprised they didn't do separate ones for each game. Maybe they didn't want to have to pick and choose.
Please.
It's probably the smart play. Probably safer.
Gods be with you.
What? Go on then. Bah.
Stay safe.
Yes.
All right, so Gifting. Oh, right, resonance. I forgot about that.
Follow your feet.
Okay, so we go here, and we go there, and do we have any more? No, that's it. Okay, cool. Where are we going after that? Here. You regain mana and a portion of your missing health when you directly use Rive, Vengeance, Smite, or Multi-Strike. Okay. Then we got this. I don't even know what that's for. Oh, it's just telling me I got multi-strike. What's up, Minlane? How you doing? Kirby rides in on electric horse, blasting guitar solo, RGB fireworks launch. Sup? Hi, Kirby. How you doing? That was dramatic. I like it. Been a minute? Hell yeah. I mean, I don't know. I've been here. Or have I? Alright, we want this thingy and that thingy. How's the Last Epoch? It's good. The new league just started, like an hour ago. The new season. So we're getting a feel for it. Working on a new Sentinel. Got your blue torches for your baby eyes on Dragon Wilds yesterday? Hell yeah. Yeah, I definitely do plan on going back to that game. Probably this weekend. I think I'll probably do Last Epoch for sure today. Probably tomorrow. And then probably either do Dragon Wilds this weekend or maybe half and half. We'll see. Am I going back to Diablo? I will, yeah, when the new season drops for sure. They just dropped quite a doozy of an announcement. Major crossover with Season 8, which is pretty cool. You don't care what you're playing as long as we're always underwater basket weaving? Oh, for sure, for sure. How many baskets do you think we can weave during this stream? What crossover? Berserk. So they're doing like an anime crossover. Which, you know, Riz doesn't really care for anime, but I've heard that Berserk's pretty cool. So, you know, cool. Maybe 10 baskets at least. They take a long time. Yeah, they do take a while. They take a hot minute. Was it? Yeah. You know what? Now that they announced that crossover, I'm going to try to watch it. I'm going to try to watch an anime. See if I can convert. I make no promises. We're reaching the precipice. I don't know where any of this shit is. That way. It's older too, so you might like it more than Modern Day series? Is stuff like that on any of like the major streaming platforms, or is it just on like Crunchyroll and that kind of thing? Like, would it be on anything that I would have access to? Is it on like Netflix or anything?
What? Goodbye.
If you ever do, I'd say ask for a suggestion from somebody that knows your vibe, because you can easily land on a wild anime. Right, so specifically, I'm thinking Berserk because of the Diablo crossover. I just think that sounds cool. We're gonna do that for the Resistances. You're not sure? You think it's on Prime? Okay.
Gods be with you. Stay safe.
Here.
Yes.
Zoop. I'm not gonna get rid of those quite yet. Berserk's a great one, yeah. It looks cool. The precipice. Meow. Go in the hidey hole. Get the free loot. Ooh, hello. What you will have after 500 years? Huh? What's the context for that? I like that shrines just like killing stuff before I even get to it. That's how I like my shrines. No one? Oh, okay. Loot lizard! This is dangerous. You deserve nothing? Are you okay? Do you need help? Endurance while channeling Warpath Shard. Hell yeah. You need help? Oh, all right. Let me send somebody. You don't know what build to do? Yeah, I'm leaning towards a Racing Strike, but I might just go Warpath. I don't know. I haven't decided. But I know I'm doing Void Knight. Although I think I'm going to level as Paladin. I do wish that I took the time to learn more about this game, because I don't know a ton. This could be where I die.
Believe your own hype that
You're here to talk shit?
I am the hype!
Did you see the crossover thingy? Are you hype? Is he hype, chat? Is he hype? Yeah, Berserk crossover with Diablo 4 and Diablo Immortal. What up, Nation? How you doing? I'm doing well. Meow. What does it entail? We don't know yet. But from what they've talked about so far, it sounds like it's just going to be cosmetics. I'm guessing with the new reliquary system, the new battle pass, you're going to be able to kind of pick and choose like which direction you want to go. And so there's going to be some options that are more geared towards the Diablo season. So the season of Belial returns, where there's going to be the other path, which is like the IP collab, which is the Berserk stuff. So it'll probably just be cosmetics, probably. But I don't know if we know that for sure. So maybe we'll be pleasantly surprised and there'll be an actual in-game tie-in too. But they're doing something in both Diablo 4 and Immortal. Alright. I wanted to make sure I got everything dead over here. Now we go back. Taste of blood. Is that the same one I already had? I don't know. Maybe. Is this any good? No. Okay. But I also haven't seen if they put out any more details beyond just that. Was there a link? I didn't notice a link. There might have been. Nope. Diablo4.com. News. Nope. The latest news is just the roadmap. So that's it so far. But we're going to be getting a campfire very soon. So maybe they'll tell us more. Maybe. Probably. I'm supposed to put that there. I have too many tabs open. Okay, good. Thank you for all the likes. I do appreciate it.
Where are you going?
Where are you going? That's for me to know. And you to find out. Back to work. Get it. Make them dollar bills. Amulet. Hold up, we gotta read that. Your skills gain 100% critical strike chance if you have not dealt a crit strike recently, excludes channeled skills. 50% less critical strike chance if you have dealt a critical strike recently. 14% or 14 health gained on crit. Sure. So that will not work on Warpath, so we want to focus on using Rive, which I really should be doing anyways. That's what I've been specializing in. kind of want to go around and get that shrine. Only because we know that there's a shrine type now that gives guaranteed legendaries. An early game, that sounds really nice. I guess you're not playing it today? Why? What happened? What's up giving you an error? I know Misha was having that issue too. I had it at the very, very beginning, like once or twice, but then I got in. I was like, okay, good. I was worried it was going to be like their launch. They've not had the smoothest launches. LE50, that sounds right. It's like at the top of the screen. I just restarted and it eventually worked. Oh, hi, you're big. A little scary. I was pushing the wrong button there and accidentally used all my potions. Not ideal. Oh god. Oh god. Oof. You restarted 9 times? Well, maybe on the 10th try. Maybe. That was so close. Okay, cool. Okay, so we learned Smite. This is a boss fight. Let's go sell first.
Yes.
31 melee damage. Chance to bleed on melee hit. Increased melee attack speed. Increased stun chance. Any luck on the 10th try? Okay, was that the same? Yes.
Follow your feet.
Actually, should I check the
Yes.
vendors? Maybe they have something good? I don't even know. How much gold do I have? 6,000, and these cost 2,000. Yeah, probably not gonna get any of those yet. We could try to gamble. Sounds like a terrible idea. Also, how much does it cost to respec mastery? Cannot respec point. You have a point in time and faith, which requires 15 points in sentinel. Ah, I see. But I could respec all. Cost gold. Okay. We'll just wait.
Do not dwell.
We'll just wait. How much does gambling cost?
Hey there. Want to try your luck?
Not that much. Chat, do I gamble? Do I gamble one weapon? Actually, we still have a white armor. Let's gamble armor. These are all the same, yeah? Okay.
What's powerful?
I'm not mad at that. Cool. Alright. Hell yeah. It's boss time. Oh, he just melted, huh? Okay, I think that weapon was a little better. Holy shamoly. Crafting!
Eterra's grace be with you. Take care of yourself.
Yes. Okay. What is this symbol on the map? Gilgamesh the Corrupt. Briefly gains damage when hit, more health. I'm scared of you. really glad I have some life leech going on. Alright. Another two-handed mace. Hammer of Laurent. Chance to chill and hit. Increased melee damage. Melee, 1 melee physical damage per level. 1% increased melee stun chance per level. I would lose chance to bleed a melee hit, but I would gain... Oh, it's less damage. Bummer. Alright. Back to work you go. I hope you survive. You're tired of PoE 2 grind? Is this game any better? It depends what you're looking for. I really like this game. And they just had a new season start today. I would say this game is easier to approach than PoE. It has a lot of really cool quality of life stuff. That's not what I meant. I want passives. No. What? Okay. That's the one. We're going here now? Yeah. So yeah, it really just depends what you're looking for from an ARPG, but I feel like this one, it has really good crafting, and apparently they've made tons of improvements to the end game since launch, but nobody's tried it yet since it just came out today. So skill tree looks easy to read compared to PoE 2. So the thing about this one is, okay, so it's neat in that you get passives, right? So you start as... I'm a sentinel, and around, like, once I finish a certain quest, you get to choose your mastery, which is like a PoE ascendancy. I can be either a void knight, a paladin, or a forge guard. I thought I was getting killed. So whichever one you pick, so like say I go paladin, this chain will be removed, and I can spec into any of these things. So anybody, you get all the sentinel skills and all of whichever one you choose. But you can also put points up to the chain in the two that you don't choose, which is cool. So it goes left to right instead of like top to bottom or whatever, like Diablo has, or like from the center out like PoE has. And then on top of that, each skill you can specialize in 5 of your skills. So the ones you have on your board or on your bars usually, you can specialize into each one, and each skill has its own spell tree, or each spell has its own skill tree. Each skill has its own tree. That's what we're going with. I can't speak today. I have brain diarrhea. So yeah, all of your skills have their own trees, which is pretty neat. It makes sense? Yeah, I can't speak today. I can't put my words in the right order. And yeah, like the way that crafting works is like as you're playing through the game, you're basically saving your items and stuff, and you can use shattering, runes of shattering on your gear, and it basically takes the affixes off of your gear, puts them in your stash, and then you can apply them to other pieces of gear. So like all of the gear that you get is going to have what they call forging potential. So like under the cold resist at the top of the armor there, you can see the 17 forging potential. And as you're adding affixes to your gear, that forging potential goes down. But there's also like different runes that you can apply to make it to where like it has a chance to not consume forging potential, so you can add even more. So it's pretty cool. Is the story decent? I would love to tell you, but my brain does not absorb story from video games, so I just skip it. Did I beat it? Did I beat what? Hi, Joey. How you doing? Oh, RuneScape? Did I beat RuneScape? No. Nope. I will, though. But the new Last Epoch season just started today, so we're doing that today. Just cooked steak for lunch. Ooh, that sounds so... I haven't had a steak in so long. That sounds so good. I haven't had a steak in over a year. That's... maybe that's not true. It's probably been close to it, though. You get free ones from work? You want to hook me up? What?
Gods. Terra watch over you.
Wish you could. Do you work for a company that like makes steaks, or do they just pay you in steak? Do they pay you in steak? Cause hell yeah, I'd work for free steak. Anyways, man, that guy was tanky. Ever played Grim Dawn? A little bit. I think I only played it maybe 5-6 hours, and I was into it. But then I got to a quest where I couldn't figure out where to go, and I ended up giving up, and I never went back to it because I think a Diablo season was starting. But I was enjoying it for the little bit that I played. It is on my list of things to go back and try someday. I will say, the telegraphs on this fight, spot on. Hell yeah.
The void gave him such...
What character is it going to be? So I know I'm going to do a Void Knight. I haven't decided between Erasing Strike and Warpath yet.
In the name of the gods, where...
You seem a little don't. He might be kind enough. Stay safe.
I love that they put a microtransaction vendor, and he shows up in like every town. I get it. I get it. No idea what that is. First time watching the game. So it's basically like a Sentinel's kind of like a barbarian paladin hybrid. So where is it? So I start as a Sentinel, and I can choose between Void Knight, Paladin, or Forge Guard. Void Knight is kind of like, well, a fallen knight who's taken part of the void inside themselves and use it to devastate their foes. So you basically, you focus on turning your damage into void damage. And then Paladin is just, you know, a typical Paladin. And then this guy, a bulwark of strength and steel whose mastery of weapons, armor, and animation of molten metal dominates the battlefield. So like Holy, Void, and probably Fire. But this game is pretty cool. Alright, so we want to... Whoa! I lost my guide. Why? Oh, I gotta go upstairs. I gotta pick my mastery now, so I guess I'm going... So I think I'm gonna level as a Paladin. But I'm eventually gonna go Void Knight. Where did my guide go? There we go. Yeah, Paladin. But Void Knight is the end play. I'm glad you can respec it. But unlike PoE, for this, to choose your mastery, you just talk to a dude. Choose mastery!
and focus.
You can
on
change
the
your mastery later, but it will
potential
require
you
spending
wish
gold.
to
You got it,
I
dude.
guide the shades.
So that gives us Holy Aura. And then we want passives. We want Paladin. We want that one.
I see that you are still you. That strength will be necessary if our...
I don't know why, but today my headphones just refuse to be comfortable. Freaking ears. I wish I could just remove them. Who needs them?
Why? Thank you. There is an old passage to the surface.
Gods be with you.
I will dispel...
Stay safe.
Yes.
Increase elemental critical strike chance and cast fire aura on crit. We'll try that. And then, you got anything new for me? I wish that was chance to ignite on hit, not chance to blind on hit. Okay.
Follow your feet.
Oh, we got point here. Dispel the barrier. Moo! Ooh, this area looks different. The new lighting that they added is nice. It gives it more of an atmospheric vibe. How does this work? You and your nearby allies passively gain 30% increased damage and plus 15% additional element resist. Activating doubles the stat bonus for 4 seconds. Okay. Cool. I like that it has an active and a passive. Javelin, you say? Do I want that? These noises are freaking me out. Yes, at level 20, specialized javelin. Is it like PoE 2 where you get some sort of free in-game currency for buying the game? If you buy one of the supporter packs, you definitely do. The thing about this game is you buy it for $35 one time, and then you'll get all updates forever for free, and like all the stash tabs and stuff you don't have to buy. They're just like you get them, you get as many as you want in game just by spending gold. So I don't know if you can get currency from buying it or not. I don't think so. I think only for the supporter packs. I'm like, why is it making me wait till 20? Because you don't get to specialize in another skill until you get to 20. It checks out. Some of these tankier dudes, I don't know if it's even worth killing.
Stand down or die.
Yoink. I like that shrine gave me Maelstrom, which is a Primalist ability. And it keeps it up, which on a Primalist, it does not keep it up like that. It lasts for like a few seconds and then fades. So it's like a better version of their skill. I dig it. Which actually, Maelstrom is the ability that you get for doing the supportive streamer Twitch drop right now. You get a different skin for it. What button is that? I know I accidentally hit it earlier. Is it in the cosmetics thing? Yeah. Oh, you can't do it on non-class skills. They have a lot. I was not expecting that. How much are these? That's probably $25. Ew. If it's $250, maybe. If it's $25, I don't think so. But I get it. People spend a lot of money on that kind of thing. But I do like the idea of skill cosmetics. I think it's cool. I know in the survey that D4 sent out, they talked about doing skill cosmetics. So I would not be surprised to see those start popping up. Okay, so this is... Okay. We want to empower this stuff, which means the dude's going to be harder. That's okay. We got it. Maybe we don't. I think we're okay. I hope we're okay. I'm scared. Got it. Cool. My swords were doing work. Which I'm not even sure what I have that's causing those, but I'm not mad at it. You should really take a minute and learn your skills, Riz. Nah.
The cultists had a philosophy.
Lore? Never heard of it. Anvil Shrine. The hell does that do? Guessing something to do with these hammers that are flying all over the place.
Stand down or die.
What are you? I am much confusion. Okay. I just realized I should probably have hardcore in my title. Eh.
Stand down or die.
Void Cleave. I'll show you Void Cleave. Thanks.
Stand down or die.
Ice Beetle power. Alright, we got an exiled mage dude. Gotta be careful. I remember those dudes killed me before in like one shot. Yes, please. Need to rewatch Tenacious D? The Pick of Destiny or which one? Don't they have a couple movies, right? I don't even remember. The Claw, 43 health, 7 melee physical damage for minions. You can summon wolves up to your maximum number of companions. Interesting. Is that for Primalists? Alright, level 20. Sorts. Alright, we're gonna head back to town real quick. Okay, so we want a specialized javelin. And go here. And then for you... Okay, we want to go here next. Cool. How'd you rate this versus Project Diablo 2? Ooh, PD2 is interesting. I haven't played it in a while, so I don't know how it is now, but it was great.
Yes.
This game is it's interesting because it's like I feel like it has a lot going for it. Like the quality of life is really good. The crafting systems are really cool. Supposedly the end game is a lot better now because that was its weakest part before. I don't think I've spent enough time with this one to really truly judge it though. I also haven't played that much PD2. I do want to play more. I'm pretty sure when the next PD2 season drops, I am going to play that one. I don't think they've announced it yet. They just did? Let's find out. Season 10 Desecration. Project Diablo 2's 10th season will begin on October 25th. So that must be what's going on right now. Season 11 ended? Oh, then their website's super out of date. Let's check their Twitter. February 20th, 2021. Their pinned tweet is... Okay, their only tweet is from 2021. I don't remember if I'm on their Discord or not. I know they stream on Twitch any kind of reveals. Past broadcasts. Season 11 developer stream was 5 days ago. So they're they're working on 11. Got it. Is that on YouTube? That should have been the first place I checked, let's be honest. They don't link to their YouTube on their website. Weird. What even is their official Discord? Recently uploaded? Driven to Chonk? Is that... Deathstream recap. No, that's not it. I don't even see their official YouTube channel. So I don't know. They're not the most organized. I should probably... be on their Discord? Maybe. I'm on so many Discords, it's hard to remember. I don't think I am anymore. I think I was at one point and I left it because I was just getting too many spams from too many accounts. Oh no, there it is. Announcements. For anyone who missed the stream earlier, you made an official summary post here. Reddit? What is that? Just a new map? Okay. Boss drops puzzle box. Interesting. Is there a date? Cool new items. Okay, it doesn't look like there's a date yet. Or if there is, it's not listed here. I'll probably check it out though. Transformations? I didn't notice that, but probably.
Follow your feet.
All right. Okay, can I fix this now? I would have to unlearn this. How much does this cost? Most of my gold. I'm not going to worry about it for 2 misplaced points. We'll fix that later. All right.
Stand down or die.
Oh, we got one of the boss dudes again. Scared. Scared. I don't even know what the... like, what are they called? Some kind of league mechanic or something? River Champion. Ooh, a shield. Okay. Interesting. Do I want to use a shield? I don't know. Gains a soul charge on kill at 5 soul shards. Cast soul eruption. Oh, so it's like a... what is it, a lich? I don't remember what the base class was. I wonder if I could use that though and gain that ability. I don't know how that works in this game. You're going Forge Guard, nice. I think I'm doing Void Knight, but I'm leveling as Paladin. Is it free to race? No, it costs gold. So it might take me a little while to do it, but I'm sure it's not going to be too bad. Let's go get this mage. Where'd he go? I didn't think he'd go this far, so I didn't clear all the way down here. This is fine.
I must break free.
1.2 seconds of frenzy after you use a traversal skill. Interesting. This is probably close to the furthest I've ever made it in hardcore. Seems like every time I try in hardcore in this game, I get so far, and then I just get, like, randomly one shot. What do I prefer, Last Epoch or PoE 2? That's a tough it's a tough one. I really like both. However, when in PoE, as soon as I get to maps, like, after I get to, like, tier 5 maps, I get burnt out on it. Like, I feel like it's just doing the same thing over and over. Whereas I felt the same way in this game, but I haven't played this game in like a year because they took forever to drop Season 2. So it feels good playing it again. But I don't know which one I'm going to end up liking more. But like between this PoE and D4, like I like all three games a lot for very, very different reasons. Auto sort inventory might be the only reason you go back to Last Epoch. That is super nice. I kind of wish it would just do it automatically. What? I remember this place being a little rippy, so we gotta be careful.
What you?
21? My little swords that fly around, like I see them like dart off screen. I'm like, what's happening? And I panic. We're going 2 there, 3 there. And then passives. We have 1 more point. We're gonna put it here. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think that PoE, by the time it fully launches, is going to be really cool. But, like, the new league didn't seem like it added enough for me to get, like, super into it again. I had fun playing through the campaign, but as soon as I get to... Like, it's so weird. Like, I see people who play PoE that, like, they cannot wait to get through the campaign to get to maps and just blast maps. But I'm the exact opposite. I have so much fun during the campaign, and then I get to maps and I'm just bored. And I've heard other people say the same thing, so I know it's not just me. I wish I understood the appeal to maps.
Stand down.
Like, that feels like playing D4 and just spamming Nightmare Dungeons forever. I mean, they're definitely more challenging than that, but... I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just old. Find signs of the Lesser Refuge in Shattered Valley. Okay. Is there a trading or auction house or some sort in Epoch? Yes, but you have to spec in it. So there's the 2 different guilds. Is there a way to pull that up right now? I did it. Yeah, there. There's a Circle of Fortune in the Merchant Guild. So if you do Circle of Fortune, you get like a solo Southbound buff. And if you do Merchant Guild, you can use the auction house, but you can only use items from one or the other. Or something like that. Ooh. Ooh. A little slower, but a little stronger. We'll try it. See how it feels.
Who are you?
Oh, another one of the boss dudes over here, but right next to a shrine too.
Stand down or die.
Get him, get him, get him, get him. Got him. Kicked his ass. Okay, cool. 22. One there.
Stand down or die.
Oh, is this the area where there's like the dudes that pass around? I sees you. I sees you.
Stand down or die.
Come here, boy. Nice. I wanted that there. That's okay. Cool.
Hmm? Farewell.
Farewell. The merchant's gone. All right. Hello? Can I not portal here? Okay. I didn't want to anyways. Ooh. I have almost all of the Twitch drops now. I'm only missing the Rip Blood. Oh, that's the only one. All right, cool. Heck yeah.
Yes.
What did the did they do one for Sentinel? The Shuriken, probably. Thank you for the likes. Movement speed. Yes. Nope. Wonder Warpath, increased melee damage. Nope. Nope. Chance to poison on hit, enemies pierced with multi-shot. I'm not gonna use multi-shot, I don't think. Meh. Increased melee attack speed and physical resist. Increased minion damage. Strength throwing damage. A bunch of garbage. Okay, this one. Nope. Same damage, less bleed. Nope. Okay. Whole bunch of nothing. We don't need those either. Okay.
Yes.
Can I buy anything interesting here? Not a single yellow. Cool.
Follow your feet.
Rough luck. Is this a quest I can turn in?
May I tear a smile
Nope.
upon you? Farewell.
Still working on that one. You have returned, sorta? Welcome back. I don't know what that is. A weird green thing. Weird.
Yes?
Yay, story. Is this a boss? Looks like a boss. Was not ready for that. It's fine. Maybe not a boss. Just like a little mini boss thing that doesn't do a whole lot. Turning into a person? That sounds terrible. Why would you do that? The delayed loot there. Nope. You were stinky? Oh, that's fair. That's a good reason. That statue's missing its head. In case you were curious. The abandoned tunnel. Oh yeah? Meow. Okay. No thank you, spiders. No thank you. I only speak English. Rank these three, Diablo 4, PoE 2, Last Epoch. I can't really rank them. I really like them all for very different reasons. I will continue playing all three. You haven't tried Last Epoch? Looks good. May have to download. Yeah, it's $35, but if you pay that, you do get every update ever for free, and there's no like microtransactions that are required other than cosmetics. So you definitely get your money's worth. Like if they ever do like a full expansion and add new classes and stuff, you won't have to pay for them. So. Pretty good for the price, in my opinion. And I'm hoping the improvements that they made to the end game feel really good, because that was definitely where the game struggled the most at launch. But supposedly there's going to be way more to do now. Is that a passive point that I got? Yeah.
Stand down or die.
From what I've read, this seems like the perfect balance of difficulty between D4 and PoE2. So I wouldn't say it's necessarily more difficult than like Diablo, but it does offer more complexity and more control over your character and stuff in a lot of ways. I feel like for me, the one place Diablo really shines is just the flow of combat and the way combat feels, but it's a little bit on the easy side. So maybe this one's a little tougher, maybe. But I'm hoping with Season 8 of Diablo, because that is one of their focuses, is trying to tweak the difficulty, especially in the endgame boss ladder. But like even like leveling and stuff, they're making it a little tougher to progress through the different torment tiers. I'm hoping they did a good job balancing that, because that's definitely where that game struggled the most. Getting too easy too fast. But yeah, this one, it shines with just like the QOL, the quality of life stuff that they have in this game is awesome. The crafting is really good. The way that they handled the skill tree is super neat. So we want 3 there, 2 there. We're gonna put 1 here. Why they're doing that is kind of like easy to T3, then T4 hits you like a train. Yeah, yep. But yeah, now it's gonna be to where like just getting from Torment 1 to Torment 2 is gonna require some effort. But I'm hoping that way it feels like progressing through the tiers is more meaningful. And I'm really hoping that they don't lock anything behind the difficulty, and the difficulty is just, if you want to do it, you can, but it's not required. Hopefully. Locking Dorian behind T4 was not cool. And not only that, but having a lot of the requirements being, do this in a party. What? Why? You need my help with that? You'll buy me lunch? I mean, I would happily help. If you want to buy me lunch, I'd consider it, but like in the future. Like it like BlizzCon or something. Oh, okay, we got one of those dudes. Ooh. 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 Challenge! Okay, we can't empower it any further, so this is what we're getting. Holy moly. Nice. Take you to the best taco place in the area? Hell yeah. I do like my tacos. And I don't know nothing down there. When I went down there in, what, 2023, I went to Denny's. I went to Jack in the Box. I did find a decent sushi place, but I don't remember what it was called. I really hope, though, that next year's BlizzCon is as hype as they're trying to make it. Taking an extra year off because they say they want to make it the best one ever. We'll see. Hopefully they don't get another fucking K-pop band. Anyways. I used to work over there? Gotcha. I know a lot of people like K-pop, but like, when you look at the history of the bands that they've had at BlizzCon, like they had Tenacious D, they had Muse, they had what, I think Weird Al one year? I might have made that one up. I think they had Nirvana? No, not Nirvana. That's not what I meant. God, who... What an idiot. Why am I drawing a blank? I can picture them. After watching it for the first hour, you ended up buying the game? Nice. Yeah, it's a fun game. BlizzCon bands. Who am I thinking of? That's not helpful. There's not just like a list? There's gotta be. Ah, there we go. Oh, they had Linkin Park. They did have Weird Al. I didn't make that up. Yeah, Muse, Blink-182, Foo Fighters. Maybe I was thinking Foo Fighters. That's probably who I was thinking of. Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah. They had Offspring? Damn. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, I like Foo Fighters. They good. They good. I said that weird. Don't mind me. My brain's not fully here today for some reason. It's just kind of like off in the clouds. How is it? So far it feels pretty samey. But it seems like most of the changes were focused on the end game, so we'll see. But I like the game. Game's still fun. Debating whether to pick it up. So the thing about this game is it does cost $35, but it's really solid, and any future updates that they ever put out, including expansions or whatever, will always be free. The only thing you'll ever have to buy is cosmetics, if you want them. So that's pretty nice. You trying to decide which class you want to play on here if you pick it back up? Yeah, so the reason I went Sentinel is because they're the one that got the biggest rework. So I wanted to try that out. But I don't know exactly what that means. And I intentionally didn't look that much into it. Yeah, this game's cool. It has a nice sweet spot between Diablo and PoE. I would say it probably leans a little bit more towards like almost Diablo 3-ish more than Diablo 4. And I say that in a good way. Like I like D4. And I like D3. I like both. I guess I don't know how I mean it, but looks hella fun. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's chill. Till it's not. It's not fit in my inventory. Sort button. Oh. We got a loot lizard. Alright, we're gonna go back home real quick. Hello? What? That was weird.
Yes?
Hey, you're too close. Back up. Huh. More damage, but it doesn't bleed on hit anymore. But my melee damage will be leached as health, which would be nice. I could try to craft on that. Yep. Can I re-roll one of these? I don't remember how this works. Destroy an item, creating a random number of affix shards containing its powers. Re-rolls the values of all affixes. Removes a random affix on an item, returning the number of shards equal to its tiers. Adds random tier 1 affixes to all empty slots. So I could try to remove one of the affixes, and I would get those as shards, and then I could replace it. I want to keep the void damage. I want to keep the melee damage, leech as health. All attributes I don't necessarily care about. I would love to reroll the increased stun chance, but it's random. So 25 to 50% chance of getting what I want. Do I go for it? Keep the void, keep the melee damage leech. Shit. The one that was most important, it took off. And it used both? Although, I could just add physical damage to it. That'd probably make it better, honestly. Seven? Seven? I don't think it's better. But I'm not sure. Where does it show my damage? On my attacks, 963. 683. I made it so much worse. I made it so much worse.
Yes.
Bye-bye. Riz, you fucked up.
Follow your feet.
All right, so we are going back to here. You gave in, just got Last Epoch. It's good. I don't think you'll regret it. Like, it might not be your forever game, but I think you'll at least enjoy it. We have 3 passives. All right. Oh, you did do it on Steam? You hate Steam? Why do you hate Steam? What would you prefer it on? We want to return to Genova in the council chambers.
May a terror smile upon you. Farewell.
For to be able to do it direct from the website, you had issues with Steam and extra charges. Extra charges? I've never heard about that for Steam. That's weird. Share your experience with someone in the council chambers. With someone?
Yes.
That's vague.
Follow your feet.
Extra charges for the same thing repeatedly? That's weird. I would definitely reach out to support if that happens. That shouldn't be happening. You're here again! What up, Brian? Hello. Hey, I hear somebody's having a birthday soon. Eh? 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 Like what, in like 12 hours? If I remember correctly? I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? Brian just had his birthday yesterday? I don't think that's what I'm talking about, though. I don't think. I could be mistaken.
Greetings.
But happy birthday, Brian.
Do not dwell on regrets.
You have your 3rd interview with Google Fiber. Hell yeah. Your dad's birthday is Saturday? Is that real? I gotta do some math here. What is there a certain holiday around a certain time of the year that... Do I know Bum Fardo? Nope. But my bum fartos all the time. One more round after this? Hopefully you get it. That would be awesome. You thought about that too, but you don't want to think about it too hard? Fair. Fair. But Ryan, I was actually going to text you, but since you're here, I might as well just ask. If there's a time soon, any time in the near future that you want to take me to buy you dinner for your birthday, let me know. Denmark or Sweden? Yes, they're both places.
You can't run.
I'll have to text figure something out. I agree. Switching to Twitch now. That accounts are linked. Gotcha. Yeah, get those drops. Am I going in here? Enter the time rift. Yes, I am. Oh, Also, Ryan, 2 games that should be on your radar if they're not already. RuneScape Dragon Wilds and Blueprints. First to show up when you switch over here? Nice. Never heard of them? What are they? So the RuneScape one, it's a brand new game in the RuneScape universe, but it's a survival game like Valheim. It came out, it was announced like a couple weeks ago, and then they did a surprise drop like 2 days ago into early access, and it has a lot of potential. Not a ton of content currently, but I think that it's going to be really good when it's done. Blueprints is a roguelite puzzle game that is really good. I haven't played it because I've watched so much of it, because part of it was spoiled for me, so I just said screw it. But I've been watching it like obsessively, and it's really good. It's like almost like I would say like Witness level puzzle game, where there's like the closer you think you get to the end, the more you realize there is to the game. So it is, you're basically drawing rooms to build a house, and you're trying, like, there's 45 rooms that you can put together, and you're trying to get into the 46th room. And each of the room has different things in it, like you can find keys, you can find coins, and each time you enter a room you spend a step, and you can gain steps by doing different things, and there's different objects that you can find to get clues to different puzzles, and it goes very deep down the rabbit hole. It's Blueprints, but it's a pun, because you're making a house with blueprints, and it's called Blueprints. It doesn't work as well when you're saying it out loud, because it sounds like I'm saying the same thing, but I'm not. But I could type it. There you go. In case that wasn't clear. I'm using keyboard and mouse. Riz doesn't do controllers very often. But yeah, that game, I suspect, is going to be on a lot of people's Game of the Year contender list, because it is super cool. Typed in Blueprints, you can't find it, and since I have no way of knowing how to spell correctly, I'll just stop looking. I just typed it in chat! You like the offline mode? Yeah. It's nice that they offer that in this game. What class do you play? All of them. At the same time. Get it. Get it. Meow.
Stand down or die.
Ooh, my first set drop. Oh, hold up. Gotta check a tweet. Oh, I got a Twitter notification. I thought that it was gonna be Diablo Campfire chat announcement, but apparently it was an indie game dev following me, making a cozy duck game. I'm not interested. I mean, it kind of fits my vibe, you know? Boss time! Slay the dragon! Whoop. Boop, boop. Looks like Blueprints maybe on PlayStation. Might get it there. I want to say it might be on Game Pass also. I forgot about that. I forget about console things, but I want to say I heard somebody say that. I'm right? That never happens. Oh, if anybody's still watching on TikTok, do you guys hear music right now? 'Cause somebody the other day told me that there was no music coming through on TikTok. Don't think about it too hard. I'm not going to.
Yes.
Rune's Penance, one-handed sword. Cold damage, mana strike, base damage. Fury leap. Neat. One to swipe. Every 3 seconds, your next swipe has 100% of its swipe, you say. Interesting. Interesting. What's this set? Increase minion damage. Man, they really like giving you minion damage stuff in this game. I've noticed that. It's a lot of armor. 3 mana gained when you use Vengeance and hit at least one enemy. What is... Do I use Vengeance? I don't think I do. No. Yes. Where are we going here? One there, and then here. We're good skill-wise there. Do we have any passives? No. Cool. Moving on. Return to the Chronomancer.
Greetings.
How much does it cost to respec? A third of my gold? No thanks.
Do not dwell on
Not to fix 2 stupid points. We have too many stupid points. Stay out of the goop. Loot lizard! I think I like loot lizards better than treasure goblins. I'm just saying. Sounds better, right? I've always been a sucker for alliteration. They're not actually called loot lizards in-game, but that's what one of the devs called them during a live stream, and I've liked it ever since. Can I help you? You love ARPGs. Diablo 2 is your all-time favorite game. You just can't get hooked into Last Epoch at all? I mean, it might just not be for you. I like the game. I will say Diablo 2's in my top 5 of all time as well. Like, it's really, really, really good. This game, it's kind of in a weird place. Like, I like D4. I like PoE 2. I like Last Epoch. This one doesn't quite hook me as much, even though I think it has some of the best systems. So I'm not sure what it is that it's missing. Like, I enjoy it, but I feel like I could enjoy it more. But I'm not sure I have the answer for you. I'm hoping that once I get to endgame, it feels better in this game, because I remember that was my big issue the first time that I played this game, was that I made it through the campaign, and I had fun with the campaign, but when I got to endgame, I was expecting it to have this deep endgame, and it just felt very repetitive. Which I think, honestly, all ARPGs kind of have that problem. I think that's one of the reasons why I'm most excited about No Rest for the Wicked, because they're ARPG adjacent, but they're trying much different takes on it. I'm curious to see what they end up cooking. I know that didn't really help at all or answer your question in any way, but that's where my brain went. Another lizard! This one's blue. Oh, he has idols. You know, I was racking my brain trying to figure out what I could possibly compare blueprints to. And I'm thinking, like, it's not really Witnessy, but maybe like Myst, if Myst was a roguelike. Roguelite. Or The Seventh Guest, that one's a little more obscure. How many chests are over here? What the hell? Looter's Hall. Too much loot. Don't know what to do with it all. I need to put it in my prison wallet.
Great battle was lost here. Darkness is all that is left.
Bubble. What does Bubble do?
or die.
Oh, you're one of those dudes. Ooh, 42. Oh. I'm looking at the wrong side.
Stand down or die.
Book. This is all kind of shit. We'll do it anyways for funsies. Get got, bitch. Lots of shards. I like shards. I'll eat the shards. Put them in my mouth. Alright, so now that we have that done... It's a ringy dingy. Yeah, I said it. Chance to ignite on melee hit. Increase fire damage over time. Melee fire damage. Flame Reeve hits enemies in an expanding circle around you. I don't know about Flame Reeve, but the rest sounds cool. So I think today's announcement for Diablo definitely solidified my class choice for the beginning of the new season.